Peace and one love, man. It's your boy 2eiies, New Midwest Media, New Midwest Movement. We got Snubbo in the building. Make sure y'all like, subscribe, share. You know what I mean? Follow me on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, all those good things. That's the That's the merchandise, and also caffeine at 2eiies. What we have here is Sensei Saga versus Kid Chaos. Did Saga get 30? You know what I mean? I watched the battle. I had watched the battle, you know what I'm saying, the first time, you know what I mean? And the first round, I'm like, wait, man. You know what I mean? I hit my man Snub up like, hey, need you check this first round out again? I ain't sure. So me, myself, man, I'll be honest with y'all, I watched the battle probably 5-6 times this first round. You know what I mean? And I was tweaking.
Yeah. No, we don't know. Hey, you wasn't do this with my boy Kid.
No. You know what I'm saying? You know, I know Saga, man, he tries so hard, things like that. And me, man, I be trying to find an underdog.
Battle rap.
It ain't no crime, but I be trying to find an underdog. And once I seen the length of the rounds, I'm saying that's what made me like, hold on, let me see. He couldn't have, did he choke it? But he's the stumbling, the running back, things like that. You know what I mean? It definitely kind of threw me off a little bit when it comes to it. But Snubbo,
y'all let Hitman run it back.
But Snubbo, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be a man of my words. You know what I'm saying? Like Kid Chaos. You know what I mean?
First off, can you believe we had Born Legacy 11 already?
Man,
because it was gone for a long time, and then it just started catching up. I'm like, okay,
we done had some. See, we just had 11, 10 back to back, and then, you know what I'm saying, 9 and 8 was back to back, kind of.
Mm-hmm.
So
they had to catch up with the Summer Madness and the Known.
Yeah, and what's what we on in Survivor Series now?
Nobody not care about. I thought you were going to say volume.
That's my problem. I need URL to start caring and start dropping the Survivor Series. But we'll get back to
that's the pit. That's the pit fights. If you make it out of that,
I need to see them.
But you gotta be impressive. You just can't like they don't want you to just
be just good, just enough. Just come with 3 rounds.
Make it. Yeah, they don't want you just to make it. They don't want you to survive. It's the Survivor Series, but the only people who gonna move on was who was impressive the way they survived.
I want you to keep expressing that to me, Snub. Keep expressing me to that, because I'm gonna keep saying when it comes to my Survivor Series and my up and coming. But as long as you keep saying that to me,
don't make Survivor Series bigger. The battlers make it bigger by having better battles.
Keep expressing that to me, man.
What's going on over here?
Okay.
I don't gotta go look at no small league for no battle. They cooking over here.
Okay.
But the stars are still coming from the smaller leagues. Y'all better cook when you get there. You know what it is? They done made it to a 10-day roster in the NBA, and they think they made it. This one you got to go harder than you ever went before. Because now you're battling better competition, and you're battling people. All right, at the McDonald's High School All-American game, they picked the best 24 players, or how many they picked, right? This ain't you dominating schools in your conference or your region. This is you versus everybody else that's good or great where they from. So you know what that means? It's no lacking. When you battle Tony, you know what I'm saying, Gorilla and something, and you know he couldn't really mess with you, so you on the road fire for a round and a half or 2. You better get off them bad habits. That's what be happening. If it's fire, it drop. I saw Clean versus my boy from Young X.
Oh, okay.
Was it Survivor Series?
Was that Survivor? I seen the battle.
Gotta wash them washing machine after they wash your clothes. If you're not doing, you know what I'm saying, you gotta make the moments now. They're looking for stars now. They got enough people who great at rapping. They have built this foundation up.
Speaking of stars, let's get back to it. Kid Chaos versus Sensei Saga. First round. Snub, I'm gonna let you get your bars off, man. I ain't got no bars, Snub. I'm gonna let you get Kid Chaos bars off. I want you to do Saga. Saga, I don't need no bars.
No. We're not gonna do that because not gonna do that. Not gonna do that, bro. Look, he came in fire. Watch who you step into.
I like Saga. What's it called?
Kid, I'm checking you.
Mm-hmm.
We're not gonna do him like that. We give Chess a shot because we know he fired. Saga fired too, so I'm gonna read this fire that he did. Yeah,
I liked his reenactment. That shit was. I liked his reenactment.
Yeah. Gee, hide the body is all that's left of you. Forensics looking for URL trailers. The residue, man. You like, but looking for URL trailers that the residue.
Mm-hmm.
That's fire, G. That's doubles. I like that. Where is it? You better hope the docs can stitch you and see what body parts still work. G, he was barring. They put a man, a guy with chaos. This ain't the first time a saint got hit with disaster. Current event by fire, and he made a reference to something. So that's fire, G. He mocked, like you said, he mocked and did the whole you are a nincompoop. You know what I'm saying? All that. And then he started impersonating him. When he said, I do foul on and leave you conscious black thoughts if I hit his roots. The whole Jimmy Fallon the roots over there. I see what he was doing, G. Whether I spit it in a calm style or switch the mood, there's more in store if I get to do rag two tones like vintage moot. To get to do rag, you know what I'm saying, G? Mm-hmm. He was fire, you know what I'm saying? But he's talking about the two tones. Those are your octaves. Calm. And I ring. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
But guess what, Saga? You was fire when you was mocking him. You just said it 2eiies.
That's facts.
That's his style, though. While you're mocking it, you're proving
how wrong with admittedness and admittedness and admittedness. Yeah, that's what it was.
You can rap that good. You know
that's it. Was dope.
You should have did your Sensei Saga on. You know what I'm saying? That's what you should have did. You know what I'm saying? You prepped us for him. Pause if need be. Because right after I say that, it go into the whole and that's what's scary. This ain't even half of what I send at him. Like I bit the fruit.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
That's why I said right after that pause bar. I made a hit out danger like mystical. Don't do this again. Like Mr. Cool and Mystical, we heard that before. I figured you would like the vision to, since as of late you've been slipping, oops, like the fifth recruit of the Christian group. It's fire writing, G.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? The problem is, what he said, the problem is why they booked me at these events that's new. It's for the same reason should get banned from Detroit. And this with proof. Erykah Badu, is it making sense? Making incense and making sense?
Mm-hmm.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Making sense, and making, you know what I'm trying to say. Make incense and making sense, yeah. He goes back and forth with those styles, P. Jadakiss. He right back to how you switching. He's still attacking that. You know what I'm saying? Headshot. Boy, I'll smack out whatever character you was gonna be. Leave the fault by the kid, like, who broke it? It wasn't me. That's a head, G. All of that, G. Head, like he's telling you about the two different personalities of him, two different styles of him. But headshot, that's your move. Boy, I'll smack out whatever character you was gonna be. I don't know which one I was gonna be after that, but I'm gonna smack out whatever character was gonna be. Leave the fault, since it's default, leave the fault by the kid, like who broke it? It wasn't me. G. Smack, I just got engaged. These battles put me in a stress spot. I'm vexed, because if I had a kid before the big day, it's out of wedlock. As far as rounds, I'm taking 1, 2, 3. Kid, X-Pop. G was fire.
Facts.
A little stumbly.
It's stumbling.
Yeah. There's about 3 different times where he had slight little stumbles.
Yeah.
So I don't care about that when you fire. You know what I'm saying? As long as it ain't crazy.
But you have to give. But my reasoning was of the stumbly things and whatnot. The first time I watched it, I really wasn't what you call. But then Westwell, I was like, man, what happened? How did they say he got 30? And that's what made me go back and really watch it again. And then there was too many of those for me.
Humbly or not, he would have still got 32 eyes.
Not that first round. This is my point where I'm trying to prove right here. Now in this first round, if he got through this first round clear or whatnot, this would have been a debatable first.
I don't think so.
Let's talk about Kid Chaos.
I think it would have been closer than what it was.
Tell me what you got for Kid Chaos. I think it'd be close. I think it'd have been close.
I'm going to get that at the end. I'm so clutch, Twerk would have stole me. Switched advantage on the second thought. Tally mark. The fifth is slanted. You know, then he had the Trojan horse, because, you know, four horsemen, you know what I'm saying, Bob? Carlton off a pill. Keanu, I'm on a different speed. I'm at a different speed. Yeah, that was like a Daddy Mars bar. I like it though. I'm entitled to it. So right before you die, I will indeed. Small pup, so many ways to get dog touch. I'm picking these. I mean, I said, very dope material, but got a bit choppy a few times. Mm-hmm. But he got 23 points. He would have probably got more. Mm-hmm. I can't give you, what I'm saying, double points and triple point scores on something you stumbling on. If you stumble on a haymaker but it's still land, you get 2. You ain't getting 3.
Right. And I think it'd be debatable.
You shaved your own points.
I think it'd been debatable if he would have got through with that one clear. This first round. Okay. See, you need to watch it for a 7th time now, because when I get to these Kid Chaos bars, because I got Saga 23. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying, G? Chaos, you know what I'm saying, when he had the whole, when he started out, basically letting them know, boy, you got a lot of nerve being who you are and doing that. So, you know what I'm saying, he hit him with the joke about the, you know, his problem. His past problem. His past. Mm-hmm.
He said, and he told him, because judging from your past, it seems we shouldn't expect you to try rapping with me. You already got a struggle on beat. Mm-hmm. Little anecdote, everybody laugh. Yeah, now you see what this about to be. I heard when you spell your name, you do it with no E because the 3 represents the Trinity. Well, then that's what it's going to be. Because on the Father, the Son, the Holy... Boy, I'm about to do a number on V. Was it V?
V. Thee. I'm about to do a number on V. Yeah.
On V.
Okay.
Okay.
Because his name is Saga, TH with the 3. So he said I'm about to do a number on V. In the Bible. Gee, that shit was dope.
Yeah. V. That's I'm glad you said.
Like I said, I ain't cheating. Like I said, I ain't trying to cheat Kid Chaos. I just think it's still been debatable.
I didn't hear it, G. I listened to it. I didn't know what they were. I thought he kept saying V. Maybe I was expecting him to say I V or something.
He said your name. He said you got your name with a 3 at the end. Say how what did he say? You got your
so you spell your name without an E. Without use a 3 because it's a Trinity. You represent the Trinity.
The 3.
So, right. So I didn't know you started to do a number on V. On V. See, I couldn't hear it. I got bad hearing. I apologize.
Yeah. Give another point. Give another point. Yeah.
If I give another point, it's gonna look nasty. All right, I'm gonna do it too, just because I gotta edit. I was wrong, and I knew it was fire. I just couldn't hear it. That's why I looked at you because I knew it was something I wasn't hearing. But what did he say, boy? What you gonna preach? That is trash. I'm giving away when this whole year you've been. Hold on, I gotta repeat this. This was so fire, G. He said, "What you gonna preach? That is trash. I'm giving away when this whole year you been at the waist like you touching your feet. Trash this whole year when you been at the waist like you touch. G, that's a double G. For real. He did. Well, all right. But regardless of when the story's on Twitter, you can't trust. You can trust I bought enough for your fleet. It's nice, but I like that. But I've heard Chilla Jones.
Hey, he did Saga rounds a little clear. This nigga on snub over here stumbling like the OKC bars.
Hey, kid,
this how you supposed to do Saga bars. You supposed to be stumbling over them.
His bars are a little bit broken down more. G, I gotta remember these flows too, because Kid Carol's going crazy. But he said, "No justice, no peace. Remember that the police brutality you tried doing with Mike P." Boy, that shit was as about as ass as booty. But no, I said, he said, boy, that shit was as booty as bike week. It was had the perfect angle to kill it. He was telling me, I ain't want to, we know who died like that. It was a neat thing. Had the perfect angle to kill him. Had the perfect angle to kill it, and still ended up as worse.
Hey, this Saga round or this okay.
Had the perfect angle to kill it and still ended up as the worst execution that I've seen. That's what it was. But that's your usual type thing. UFF with chess, Chilla Jones, shit at known, typical Saga. I mean, always get these huge opportunities, then squander it. Preposterous. So well versed on our conscious sins and that consequence that it lacks the common sense to match the accomplishments of your accomplices. You know what I'm saying?
Hold on, right there.
G, we know that's an Arsenal bar, but that's why he said it, G.
Right, no.
I know what you was going to say. Okay.
With material like this.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He's definitely rapping. But one thing Saga was doing as he was going.
Punching.
Now continue. This is my debate when it comes to it's debatable first. But go ahead.
Now this is what I would say. When you're so layered that people catching it and you still think and you go, oh, and all that, it's way much more than that microwave food.
That food wasn't microwave. This food wasn't microwave. Food was in the oven. Saga food was in the oven.
He reheated it.
Because
it was a fire dish that he reheated.
Saga, I had to
this
keep
was freshly baked in front of our eyes.
Saga, all this stumbling and stuff, man. All right, go ahead.
Gee. What do you say? So well versed on our conscious sins and their consequence, but lacks the common sense to match the accomplishments of your accomplices. Sounds like the Arsenal slogan is what I was saying. But he made it fire. Shit, can't even get Smack to talk to him. Shit. And he's so gospel rich, he think because P silent on book in the Bible, that's a sign to read the Psalms again. P silent, Psalms. Yeah. Gee, it was in between.
And the P, and you know, he's talking about P as well.
Yeah, definitely. He said, this is a talk to you, but I'm dope at rapping. I'm not
selling it to me. Selling it to me,
these
y'all.
Ain't a punch, G. These body slams. This is what people don't understand. You're getting ragged down right now. I hate to say it. I rock with the Horseman. He getting ragged down. He wouldn't do this to A-Wood, but what did he say? He even started shit. This the truth. Had us believe it, he wasn't on the main stage because of politics. Basically, we got your shots. You see what happened. You promised. They made all them promises or whatever. When really you just make them look stupid when they invest like Chilla Jones on Volume 6. And I saw him in the comments in the chat laughing about it. And then he made that. He knew it. While everybody was laughing at it, he wrote a bar about it. And he just didn't know who he was gonna get. Take it to the house, slip and slide, trick daddy bar. All right, that was fire. But this evangelist was on some evangelist, but that known battle pushed them punches in the ring a bit aside. In the bites, if you try that Holy Fibs with Mike, he's rapping. G.
That's a fact.
Yeah, after he went to, he said, I bet after he went to vent with Christ, like God, why do you have to end my drive? Said I should let Jesus take the wheel. And he was driving crazy. He had me changing lanes without a signal. Why? Then God gave him a quick reply like, okay, you complaining, but did you die? G, he is funny too, G. Don't act like I don't rock with Kid K.
I know you do. You're selling it.
I don't need a rewatch. I know what happened.
You're selling it good.
I'll complete the objective by being objective. Because once I get your side, I'm like, oh, you got a point.
Yeah.
See, the way he performed that,
right, the way he performed that, he was like,
that make him more of a bar. It's like he really when he's rapping, it's like a bouncing ball because if you didn't catch the vibe, I stretch it right. And people say,
this nigga Snuff, I gave him 100 points this battle. This nigga Snuff.
Hey, man. Hey.
No, go ahead.
He said, okay, let's keep this discussion a buck. The U.S. Treasury haven't changed the dollar bill in decades, so why should I? I'm one of them ones. That's a quote right there.
What?
He know I'm one of them ones. I have performance and
dog. What dog?
What did he say? Basically, he was helping him up. When you watch me dig this zombie from the ground because I'm trying to help you flesh out the plot you dug.
Yeah.
This ain't practice. What he say? You probably thought I was like, you gonna come back and get some love off me? This ain't the practice for you to try to find your touch. Right plan, wrong guy. Why would you try me, bro? Oh my God, my OCD kicking in because you out of order, and I'm around to line you up. I've kind of heard that before. I'm gonna be honest, like I did with Saga. I don't care if you got the net support, you still die if you try and stunt. That's a double and it's fire. I don't care if you type, if you there's a net down there to catch you while you're doing this stunt. Let the internet gas you. Boy, that's fire.
Mm-hmm.
What we at now? Y'all seen The Matrix? What Neo tell Morpheus when he thought the prophecy was just a lie's bluff? I know you're trying to prove something to the machine by using the Trinity, but I'm not the one. That from the beginning to the end. He let you know in the beginning what it was, and he closed it at the end with the Trinity. What y'all seen The Matrix? What Neo tell Morpheus when he thought the prophecy was a lie, it was just a liar's bluff? I know you're trying to prove something to the machine. You are real by using the Trinity, this God thing, but I'm not the one. We know what Trinity was. In that. Gee, it was a different level of writing. Now, he had 28 points, but since you helped me out with that, he ended up with 29 points.
29. And how many Saga had again?
23.
23. Okay.
Some of them, he could have had about 26, but I'm not giving you double points or triple points on stumbly point joints that you got out that was still fire. Like if you restarted it. Like I'll catch a little slight stumble. I gotta, you know what I'm saying? I gotta something. I'm still gonna score you because it's fire, but you didn't get it off clean, so I'm not giving you. It's like a dunk in the dunk contest. You ain't getting no 10. You might get a 7, 8, or 9, but you ain't getting no 10 if you want a clean dunk.
Right, and Ballas need to understand this guy, Kid Chaos, right. So definitely come with some 4-minute rounds. I'm gonna say that. If they even contract you for 3,
you better come with some potent rounds.
If you come with 3 minutes, 3:30, come with some 4 minutes. Yeah, definitely fire.
But you better make every line count. That's what you better do. That's what he does. He don't take a bar off.
Yeah. So
y'all wrote that man whole round. That's why I was like, I don't even know why we do this. Because anything, I had small places where I could just not do the setup and jump into it. Other than that, everything connects and weaves the same way we like Lux, Daylight, JC, Chiller,
Saga.
You know what I'm saying?
Saga.
Not as much. It's not. You see the level I was just naming.
Hey man, once again, man. This is Sensei Saga versus Kid Chaos. Did Saga get 30? You know what I'm saying? This was our first. This is just we just want to debate this first round.
Yes. I hate to say it for y'all, but we apologize for taking y'all time, but you get to break down some bars. See, Saga had some fire. See, Kid Chaos is on another level. He's an alien. Yeah. He made Saga choke.
Yeah.
Hey, if you show up at the court like that and you get hit with a Kyrie or a Steph, you just really want to go sit down. You like, damn, he pulled that out already? First play of the game? I can't do nothing with that.
You know what I'm saying? So, once again, salute to them. You know what I mean? Make sure y'all get the app. That way y'all can see the whole battle. You know what I mean?
Hey, before you get out of here, do Kid Chaos need another battle before Chiller, or should he just wait for Chiller? He can sit down.
Yeah, he can wait. Yeah, he can wait. Yeah, he can wait for Chiller. You know what I mean? Unless it's like 6 months. 6 months now. No.
6 to 8 weeks.
Yeah. If it's like March, April. Something like that.
Yeah.
I'm with you.
Like March. Yeah, March. Yeah, like you said, March, April, yeah.
I'll be with that.
But you got to stay hot, though, because he a new name, so he can't do it. He got to do at least a battle every month and a half. But yeah, like I said, a month and a half. Yeah, every month and a half, you got to have a battle. But give yourself enough time, 45 days or something. You know.
Yeah, what about Sensei Saga?
Sensei Saga needs to go regroup.
Okay.
Because he's fired, but something is making him not be able to deliver. If it's something in life, you got to get a better hold on that so you can continue to make this money. And do we have a caffeine channel on the show?
The Saga, no.
Boy, you better have prayer with Saga.
Who's got a caffeine show?
Saga.
No.
He need to try to get one.
Yeah.
Different demographic. Do what you do. I'm gonna always support you. Everybody have their core fans. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, him and Loso, and then they should bring when they go back touring and stuff, they should bring them Vibe Choice on caffeine. That'd be dope. But man, once again, man, we gonna get up out of here, y'all. This your boy 2eiies, Snubbo, gang.